Well, here we are again, boys. It is now time to face against the world champion. And since I have already won this race before, I know precisely what it is I need to do this time. So, we have only one option, and that is to race the world champ. We can no longer go back into London to cruise for some action, so we are just going to head over here and change our cars whilst we're here. And I know precisely which car it is I'm going to use for this. So, as a result of us beating Darren, the car we unlock is this. The Amata Fiorenza. So, pretty good top speed and acceleration. Handling is lackluster, and well, durability is poor. So, I did think about using this thing first time around, but ultimately, it did not pay off. I then thought about using the Ascent 470DS again, but ultimately, the two main keys to winning this race are going to be acceleration and handling, whilst also having a decent top speed in the process. So, as to which car I'm going to use for this, well, I'm going to use the car that I used to win this race before, and that is this. The Modicum XSV.25. So, decent-ish top speed, along with good acceleration, good handling, and durability a bit poor, but either way, it's still a good car, so that's the car I'm going to use. And as for the colour, well, yeah, orange does not fit this car. I'm sorry, no. No. I'm thinking about driving this thing in red, just as I did before. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to drive this thing in red. So, I'm using the Modicum XSV.25 because this is the car I used to beat the world champion before. And hopefully this time, this race will be a lot easier than it was the first time around, because I actually know what it is I need to do this time. Anyways, on to the World Championship race. So Darren is behind me, Kareem is on one side, and the World Champion is on the other side. Okay, so attempt 2 here, because even though I was not far off beating the World Champion, I was not quite close enough to get him when it came down to the final stretch. In other words, I was not quite able to topple his speed down that front stretch. And gonna use another shot of nitrous whilst I'm here. And making the corner this time. And all I have to do now is hope that Kareem does not hit me, even though I'm pretty sure he probably will, but we'll wait and see. And there he goes. Okay, so I managed to avoid him this time around, as he went through the House of Lords, and wow. There was definitely a pile-up of some sort right before the House of Lords, because I'm now out to a much bigger lead than I thought I was going to have. Can the deuce be the charm? I certainly hope so. Okay, doing good so far. Gonna use up some more nitrous whilst I'm here. And I just hit 160 at the line. But there we go. I win! and that was only my second attempt. What a difference experience can make. You race with honor. You are the first to beat me, so you will be the first to see my face. My name is Anika. My father manufactures concept cars in Japan. Since you have defeated me, my car is yours. I return home humbled. Yeah, there was a plot twist to this whole thing, as I said before. The world champion is not a male, but a female. And ultimately, that was a lot easier the second time around than it was the first time. So, where did Anika finish, I wonder? I'm also pretty sure it says first place Midnight Club Street Racing on that trophy. And she finished third. Probably because she got wrecked. And Darren was able to edge her out to second in the end. And Kareem was last. Pretty close race altogether between the other three, but it doesn't matter to me because, well, I still won the race. And once I have got the replay reliving what has more or less been quite a simple victory in the end, because the AI messed up more times than I did on that second run. I was basically able to beat the world champion no problem in this thing, because I am glad to say at the end of the day I did choose a good car for this, and that's precisely what the Modicum did. And what that also means is I probably never have to do this again. So, just driving there alongside the River Thames. Well, the River Thames on the... Oh! Wow! That was a huge wreck. So that's what happened to the world champion. I mean, she literally got wrecked by Kareem. I did not think that was going to happen. I knew there was a pile-up of some sort, but I did not think the world champion was going to have an accident as big as that one was. Well, I think that's pretty much what won me the race, and why I won by such a huge margin. By this track's standards, at least. I should also mention, right at the line, I achieved a 160 in top speed, right before I hit that delivery truck. I just figured I'd mention that. Also, it took me only 10 minutes to do all of that. Again, as I said before, what a difference experience makes. And now, we can finish the game. Okay, so we are pretty much done with career mode now, and the only race we can do is the World Championship race. However, there is also some bonus content to come in this game, because we do have some additional cars to claim from arcade mode. But officially, we've got all 3 trophies. The mainstream content of the game is pretty much done now, and what we'll be doing next is arcade mode, and heading over to both cities in our next segment. So, arcade mode is up next in Midnight Club Street Racing.